In the 1770s in Massachusetts, white colonists said Britain was trying to enslave them. Black Bostonians were listening. Soon, both the enslaved and free blacks were asking a destabilizing question in Massachusetts and beyond. Did those words include us? In celebration of Black History Month, Virtual Wayback is bringing you the voices of African Americans who were pivotal to the Revolution while simultaneously publicly challenging slavery in the colonies. In 1773, Felix Holbrook and other enslaved black men in Boston petitioned the Massachusetts legislature, not asking for mercy, but asserting their right to freedom. Then, in 1777, Prince Hall helped organize a petition to the General Assembly that forced Massachusetts to confront a stark contradiction. How could the colony and others fight for liberty while preserving slavery? After you hear their words, go to virtualwayback.com and start your own conversation.
I am Felix Holbrook, a black abolitionist from Boston. I have long fought for the freedom of my people, petitioning the courts and speaking out against the injustice of slavery.
I am Prince Hall, a leather worker and a leader among the free black community here in Boston.
Was Massachusetts fighting tyranny of all people, or just the kind it didn't like?
Massachusetts, like the other colonies, cried out against the tyranny of Great Britain. Yet many here held men in bondage, a tyranny of their own making. It was a contradiction that many of us, myself included, pointed out. We sought to hold them to the very ideals of liberty they proclaimed.
When white colonists said, all men are born free, did you hear yourself included?
When the white colonists speak of all men being born free, it rings hollow to those of us in bondage. We hear their words, but their actions often exclude us from that noble sentiment. We are men, and we too yearn for the freedom they so loudly proclaim for themselves.
Black men were fighting for independence. Why should they risk their lives for a freedom they did not have themselves?
Indeed, it is a question many of us pondered. We fought not just for the freedom of this new nation from British rule, but for our own freedom within it. We believed that by demonstrating our courage and loyalty on the battlefield, we would prove our worthiness for full citizenship and hasten the end of slavery. It was a gamble, but one we felt compelled to take for the sake of future generations.
When the colonists spoke about being enslaved by Britain, did you see the contradiction or hypocrisy?
Yes, I most certainly did see the contradiction.
It was a profound irony to hear the colonists decry their perceived enslavement by the British Crown, while simultaneously upholding the very real and brutal enslavement of my people. Their cries for liberty and natural rights seem to conveniently overlook the fundamental rights they deny to us.
Talk with them and more historical characters at virtualwayback.com.